what's up? Today we are going to be building a few sets. We have Kyle's set over here, which is
with the new Spider-Man,
which is set number 76067. It's recommended for 6+.
I'm gonna be 6 in 1 month.
Which is awesome, so this is probably gonna be a pretty good set for him. This set is called the Tanker Truck Takedown. It is 330 pieces. This set comes with 4 minifigures: Captain America, Hawkeye, Vision, and
Spider-Man.
This is the new version of Spider-Man, so it's probably gonna be a lot better than the old one. It's really cool. It's supposed to be from like the Civil War or from the new movies. On the backs of the box, we have a few play features. It looks like this truck can actually flip open and then there'll be fire. It looks like there is a spray can and there's fire blocks. It also looks like Spider-Man has a web that he can shoot, and it looks like there's an exploding kind of TNT thing.
And there's like a jump thing too.
That is really cool. Alright, so let's get into the next set. Here we have this exclusive minifigure package that we got from Lego.com just because we ordered $35 or more on Legos, and we got this really cool fig. So we're going to be building this, and we're going to take a look at that too.
And the last set is this Mighty Micro set by DC Comics. It is Superman vs. Bizarro. It is 93 pieces and is recommended for ages 5 through 12. The set number is 76068. And on the back of the box, it looks like...
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started.
All right, let's get started. We're going to build this at the same time. It's going to be a pretty sick time lapse with some music.
Let's get the time lapse started. 3, 2, 1.
So I am done with my set, as you guys can see. Pretty easy. So Kyle's not done, obviously, but we are going to review this at the very end, and he's also done.
Yeah, so yeah, it's the Mighty Micro set.
We will review these when we're done. Kyle over.
Okay, here is the Mighty Micro set. To start off, we're going to be talking about Superman. So there is the Superman. Has these little fist things on the front, and this thing right here. See that? The S on the front is actually a printing, not a sticker for once. There's a windshield too, and it doesn't look like it's going to be doing much because it doesn't even cover the joystick, so his head is way above that. And then on the sides there are wheels, and the front ones are smaller than the back ones, kind of like a drag racing car. And it also has these vents which connect to this little piece which kind of looks like a arm with a gauntlet. And on the back we have a little wing thing here and 2 lights. So now for the minifig. It's a really goofy, cartoony Superman with a really goofy face. You can see that. And it just has normal looking Superman hair and a cape that is way too long for him. And it is also the new cape material, the cloth, and it has very minimalist amount of printing. Okay, now on to Bizarro. Bizarro is definitely bizarre. His vehicle is backwards, so on the back of where Superman's car would be like the back, if you can see that, there is the like headlights and a vent, and then the wing is going out like in the front. And then he has a joystick right here with no windshield. And then now on the sides, he also has that same gauntlet looking thing with the fists and back wheels that are bigger than the front wheels. Now if we go to the back, he actually has no printing on this piece. And he also does have a windshield with no use. So the Bizarro minifig looks like Superman had a really bad science experiment. His face is all like bleached white and he's holding kryptonite. And his face is also looking really goofy, but gets that evil vibe also. And his cape also is the new cloth material. It also doesn't have too much print and makes him look like a cartoon. His S is like Superman's logo, but completely backwards. Superman is a little brighter. He definitely is very bizarre. I'd never like to see Superman end up like this.
Okay, so next up we have our minifigure. This is exclusive only if you bought it before June 14th and if you spent over $35. He has a white and green t-shirt with a looks like a rainbow astronaut. He has a regular minifigure face, just like that. This is like the original face they ever made for Lego figures. He has aqua pants and he just has a normal Lego style kind of a figure. Okay, so these are a few of the accessories it came with. It came with a little beach thing with a little shade and a cup. Then it came with a sandcastle thing with a flag. Then it also came with a little, I think it could be like a hoverboard or like a surfboard if he can actually get on there. Woo! And it also came with a tripod that you can put this camera on if you take off the selfie stick and put it on this tripod, as you can see. Pretty cool, but it's not a tripod, it's actually a quad pod because it has 4 legs. Then it also came with a little grill here with some grates, and it came with a hot dog or a sausage, whichever you guys can think. So that's pretty cool. It also came with a scuba diving set. So it had a helmet here that had 2 other little flippers that you could put on your guy. I'll show you what it looks like. Here he is with that on. See, he flips up like this. Kind of looks like a Benny helmet. And this figure only has an original face with a kind of unusual shirt too. It's pretty cool. Another accessory that he has is a suitcase little thing, and this actually does open up. It's not like fake, it does open up. It also comes with a fish hook thing that you can put in his hand, and it looks like he's gonna catch some fish. And it also came with a little sand bucket for the sand thing, a fish, ice cream cone, that's pretty cool. So those are all the accessories that it came with, pretty cool. And finally, for the one you have all been waiting for, Tank Your Truck Takedown. So, this set is really, really cool. We'll start off with the minifig.
First off, we have the Captain America figure. He's just a pretty normal new Captain America. On Captain America's shield, it looks like his shield is a little darker than like super vibrant colors, kind of like on what you would see in a comic book. He looks a lot like the Captain America in Civil War because that's what the set's theme is based off. And then he also has printing on the back, and you can see his belt. And then he has more of a tan face, and it has some straps around it. Next up, we have the Spider-Man figure, and in my opinion, he is so much better than the old one. He has way more printing, and his printing looks a lot more like what he looks like in the movies. The first new thing is the eye print looks way better and he has a little bit more webbing on his face. Moving down to the chest, he now has way more detailed webbing and some blueprint on each side of the chest. On the arms, he now has arm prints that have some of his webbed pattern, and he also has a really cool back print with the webbed looking print and the iconic red spider on the back. And then he also has a little bit of more red down there. This is about the most detailed a minifigure can get in LEGO. Next up we have the Vision character. This character is really cool. Starting off with his head, he has a yellow stone which will be important in the next Avengers movie. Moving down to his chest, he has abs and some armor and like a gold piece right around his neck. On his legs, he has more teal blue with a little bit of purple outline. Moving on to the back, he has top that has a little bit more of that gold piece. And then he also has a cape which is also with the new cloth material, and it has this really cool texture on it. It's like a bunch of different lines. Also on the back of his head, he has more of that metal looking piece and some black lining detail. Finally, we have Hawkeye. Starting off with his head, he has a pretty ordinary bit of a smile and a really cool hairpiece. He also has another face. This face is more of a battle-ready looking face. Moving down to the chest, he has purple armor and some black strap. And on his left arm, he has a sleeved arm. And on his right arm, he has a sleeveless arm with a black glove. And on the back, he just has a continued chest piece that has more vest and a little bit more of those straps and all of his arrows.
And now for the truck. Da-da-da-da-da.
Starting off at the very front, we have our first little bit here. And we have our trailer back here that says rocks on. And this can actually detach and attach. We'll talk about the trailer later.
This is like the front of the truck, and there's like a little fire hydrant thingy. There's some cool lights on the front too. And there's like a cool inside that has like a little cushion seat right there. You can actually put someone in there to drive it, like Hawkeye. And yeah.
Okay, now we have the trailer here. It says rocks on, like I said before. And here's what it looks like all the way around. There's another rocks on the other side. Probably, I think it's the company of this truck. And here's the bottom mechanism. There's some tires and a couple of Technic pieces for the inside that I'll show you. And here is the top. As you guys can see, there's three little, I don't know, they're little plates or the covers for the top. And then we have two trailer wheels. And we have a little curved dome-shaped piece on the back. And there's mostly just smooth plates covering all the Technic stuff. And as you guys can see, there is a little knob right here. And if you flick this really fast, whoa, look at that. There's fire, and it just like really just explodes everywhere. Just like that. This back piece flies off, and then fire comes up, and it's really cool. Here's a look at the inside. Pretty nice. And this is just, it's really cool. These flip open. No one would ever suspect that if you didn't tell them this. And then these kind of, there's a little gap that you can just push together to make it look so, so cool. Here's what they look like connected together. Just like this. This can swivel around and you can turn it just like this. Pretty cool. And it's a really, really easy and fun set. You guys should go buy it. Link in the description. And just another little addition that they added to the set. We have just little, I don't know, it's a little cone thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Looks like there's a little cone-shaped piece at the top, and there's little gas tanks that you can flick, and then they, like, I guess, kind of explode. That's kind of cool. That was Just an extra little play feature. Finally, we have this tiny little piece that we're just gonna be talking about. It's a little clear piece. And it's really pretty cool because you can take any minifig, maybe like Superman, because he's supposed to fly, but he actually doesn't. And what you do is you can place your minifig on here, just like this. And if you push down on the back, where this little finger hole thing is, just like this, you push down, woo, he flies off the screen. So it's pretty cool. He can fly, and yeah, it's, ow, that is cool. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. And if you guys want to see some more LEGO reviews in the future, then be sure to smack that like button. And also subscribe. That would be actually amazing. Hope you guys like this video. Leave a like for more. And that's going to be pretty much it. See you guys later.